Dillian the Body Snatcher right here. It's a champ. Big up to Sporting Icon. Subscribe. Otherwise, I might pay you guys a visit.
So Dillian Whyte has just released a video, a few minutes ago now, where he has said to Deontay Wilder, as in stop being a wimp, or words to that effect, and fight me. Now, you said quite a while ago, this is Dillian Whyte, of course, saying to Deontay Wilder, not word for word, of course, you said, if I fight and beat Luis Ortiz, you will fight me next. Are you going to be a man of your word? Send me an email. Send Matchroom, Eddie Hearn, somebody an email with words to that effect that you will do that. And I will fight Luis Ortiz next, and I will beat his old ass within 6 rounds. And then I will face you next. These are Dillian Whyte's words. So for everybody who seems to think that Dillian Whyte is avoiding Luis Ortiz, crazy. He's not avoiding Luis Ortiz. He never did. And in fact, he was calling him out over a year ago, before Wilder and Ortiz fight was even a thought. Okay, so Dillian Whyte, well, we all know anyway, he's not afraid of fighting anybody. It doesn't matter who it is that he fights. Now, of course, this is because Dominic Breazeale has been walking around saying that he's a mandatory, because WBC have said he's a mandatory, even though he's number 2, and WBC even said that he will not be the mandatory. There are written emails to not only Matchroom Eddie Hearn, but to the press as well, saying that Dominic Breazeale's win over Eric Molina is not for the final eliminator. The WBC lied is what they've done. So either way, the WBC made Dillian Whyte versus Luis Ortiz for the secondary mandatory. It sucks, and anybody who's anybody knows that sucks. It doesn't matter whether you're a fan of Dillian Whyte or Deontay Wilder. It's pretty obvious that sucks, right? The WBC has screwed over Dillian Whyte, almost to the point where they want to keep him away from Wilder. But Deontay Wilder, he did in fact say this a little while ago: you take on Luis Ortiz. If you beat him, I'm a man of my word. I will fight you next. In other words, Wilder doesn't expect Dillian Whyte to beat Luis Ortiz, but Dillian Whyte is confident of beating anybody. He really, really is. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. Hopefully Deontay Wilder responds. He probably won't, to be fair. He'll probably pretend that he never seen this from Dillian Whyte. So that's pretty much my prediction of what's going to happen. But Deontay Wilder, he did promise, if Dillian Whyte faces Luis Ortiz next and beats him, I'm a man of my word. I will fight you next. Well, let's see, shall we? As I said, we know that he's fighting Dominic Breazeale next, or it certainly appears that way. But we'll have to wait and see. Although Anthony Joshua is pretty convinced that he will fight Wilder next. But whether Wilder will fight him next is up for debate, meaning that he's probably going to fight Breazeale next in the summer and then maybe fight Joshua at the end of the year. But we'll have to wait and see what happens, of course. But for Joshua, that probably is going to be the next fight. But for now, Dillian Whyte has said that he will beat the crap out of old man Luis Ortiz, in his words, and stop him within 6 rounds. And Wilder, you better be a man of your word, because he has no problem facing Luis Ortiz. So just get that news out there for you. Drop your thoughts below, and I'm sure some people will probably go, no, he's still ducking, he's afraid. Listen, Dillian Whyte will fight anybody, okay? So drop your thoughts below, click that thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you next video.